Yishalem Sechovorom V'yosef L'mayem Tigol Machalom V'yibo L'chodufo V'yislach L'chol avoyno V'yishlach B'rochom yatzlocho Agud Rabbi Sai. Du nicht mal sehen wie mir was using your voice for the right thing. You're valdig. Is David? Wow. Kol kavod. I knew it was something. Wow. All right, Yishkoyach to the Olam who accepts Reb Dov Landau's psak that the Anchayot Bikura Orif are Doiraisa. Voch Kivanti. Tonight is Gary Ben Moshe's mother's yahrzeit. She donated this stender that I learn from every single day. Her neshama should have an aliyah. She was nifter from the same machla my mother had. I remember the machla. It's a terrible, terrible thing, and she was very young. And a big tzaddik is Bemes. I'm going to get to her name soon. But I remember it now, so I'm going to say it now. This is a picture of the Chevron Shalavim. It looked more when I was there. It looks like kind of, there's a lot of guys there. Giving out the Gemaras. Jack Stein, hello. I met you once. I've been with you since the beginning of Zvachim. I can say for sure, without your help, the special way you serve the material and the AI clips, I would never have finished Zvachim, and soon, Be'ez Hashem Menachos. I traveled recently across Asia. I live in New York. The jet lag was really bad, but I promised myself, inspired by all the stories you shared, that I will not miss a daf. I did not miss even one daf. Right after Shabbat, Shabbos, I sat to learn. You came with me, or I took you with me, to Tokyo, Japan, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, another place in Vietnam I don't know how to pronounce, Bangkok, Thailand, Phuket, Thailand, Shanghai, China, Beijing, China, San Francisco, China. At every hotel, before I left the room on my last day, I said, listen to this, as he leaves the hotel, here I did 3 blot, here I did 5 blot, etc. Here are a couple of clips for you. The Great Wall of China, Rabbi Sai. China. There's Gavachomer from the tzitz, here the Kohen Gadol has the tzitz.
Daf and another daf. You can't get enough.
This is Belsky. I work for the Mashiach family, the sponsors of the Rubin's biography. Thank you so much for mentioning the new Hebrew translation of the book. We want to do everything possible so that more Jews know about and are inspired by the Rubin's Rebbe, who's unique in that he was a universal Rebbe. You can see by the diversity of people visiting his cave. In that regard, it's mamish, like 24/7. When I went there in the middle of the night, it's like in the middle of the day over there. In that regard, the Rebbe is similar to you, amazingly diverse group of Yidden throughout the world, bound by the thirst for Torah. It'd be amazing if you could say the actual story in your Hebrew language here, and then take a video clip, share the sites and groups everywhere. The kids are, it's a story I don't really say Barabim. I said it once or twice, I slipped. Thank you, Tzvi Belsky. We'll leave it at that. Dear Belly, warm greetings from Deal, New Jersey. I truly love the daf every day. Thank you for everything you do. I love this, because he's from Deal. Deal, New Jersey that's worth 10 or 15 different guys. Deal, New Jersey guy. Thank you for everything you do. Even if I'm dreaming half of the time, I still get a lot from your wonderful share, especially the jokes. Baruch Hashem Kol HaKavod, a number of days ago, you showed the magnetic tefillin, and I thought it was a beautiful idea. You also presented and described the product so well. The features, the touch points really came across clearly. The grooves, the parshiyot writing on each piece, and the overall design details were beautifully illustrated. The snap and magnet looked especially smooth in your demonstration. A real testament of the design. Kudos to you and the holy man who created it. I would love to explore working together on a version of that product, including QR code linking to the short Torah This discourse, recorded by the rabbi in a professional format so children and adults can both play and learn Torah at the same time. Bekitzer, our company develops toys and fidgets and holds licenses with brands such as Rubik's, Crazy Aaron's, Whammo, Snoopy, the NBA, that I know, and others. We distribute widely, including Jewish retailers such as Toys for You, Simply Amazing in Lakewood, and Judaic stores throughout Brooklyn as well as okay, Givaldic, Five Below. I think this could be a wonderful magnet Torah toy to help bring learning. I agree. What do I have to do with this? So I brought it here. Here's the guy's name. He's a young guy. I don't even know if he's 18, 19 years old. Real Jurisek. And Ariel, you could get in touch with Isaac Gemmel, president, Brand Partners Group. And I put the email on the bottom. If you guys make millions, you should give MDY. Anything less than $1 million, forget about it. Meiser, whatever. Yeah, give the Meiser. The Chaimish. It works. Thank you again for the incredible daf every day. Kol Kavod, Isaac Gemmel. Jamel. The guy from Chicago who puts your daf on his daily statuses is Michi Nudel. Yeah, of course. His name. He's also my brother-in-law, Hatzlocha, Isaac Kravitz. So Isaac, ask Michi if, in addition, put once in a while, like one of our Geshmaka AI videos. I think that'll bring a lot of people, Be'ezer Hashem. Okay? I threw this in because the Israelis didn't believe me that so many people were injured and sent to the hospital. There's 2,700 people injured. There's a lot of people injured. It's a lot of, 50,000 azakot. I think 23,000 of them were today alone.
All my nap, yeah.
I had, the nap is one thing, but you don't know what was going on north. I had my computer on the Pikuda Arev, and up north is Nervaim what went on today. The official edition, the Masechta by the Iranian and Levi families, Perik by Meir and Chaya Rivka Fischel. Meyer. Okay, so his name is Meyer. Meir Chaya Rivka Fischel, I didn't read this before. Lilishmas, Hayrim Menachem. Kvoid Dushas, Admor, Rabbi Avram Menachem, Rabbi Yehuda Moshe, Zef Tzadik Kodesh Levrochem, Alexander. For some reason it sounds like he just did this. What? Oh, because it's the Perek. Okay, that was the Daf. Okay, I'm all confused. The Daf by David and Nancy Hess in honor of all my grandchildren, our grandchildren, children and grandchildren, wishing them Hatzlacha, Bracha, Parnasa, and good health throughout their lives. Amen. Menachos sponsors David Solomon dedicated in memory of Mari, Reb Shmuel Baruch ben Reb Chaim Tzvi Dov Shulchan Aruch Joel Gedalis. Lili Nishmas, my father Jack Gedalis. Anonymous Hatzlacha Baruch Zugashmi is the Palchik Family Foundation. Zich Nishmas Harav Agoyim Reb Shlomo Palchik. The Menachos Zilui. There was a guy, Rabbi Isai. There's a guy who was big simcha, and he invited his family to the simcha. They said, "What's going on?" He says, "It's a secret." And basically, he did a whole siyum hashas. So he said, "We don't understand. Like you make siyum hashas all the time. Like what was the big thing?" He said, "I made a siyum hashas when MDY was doing the sponsorships. Just in those few minutes." The Palchik Family Foundation, Zich Nishmas Harav Agoyim Shlomo Palchik, the Menachos Zilui, Anonymous for 4 Shlema L'Moshe Ben Nizah, Anonymous for complete for 4 Shlema, and Arichis Yom Talea Bas Esther. Yisrael came to me, I had to say it just came. Yisrael Malki, Totally Teres Picha, Malvi Zov Chesef, we're so proud of you, Yaakov Mordechai, keep steiging. Send the Gross and family, Canvey Island, in honor of Reb Eli, who changed my meaning of life. Plain Almoni, Yossi, Markin, Benny, and all the Iskim, Betzorchim, Diwai, Kosh Baruch Shalom, Scharam, Ari Simon. How's he doing? Slowly but surely. Jimmy Azulai, Refurshtema Esther Basluna. Moshe Aaron and Miriam Landy, Hoydel Hashem Kitov, Kilal Chazdoi. Monthly sponsors anonymous for the merit of Refurshtema for all of Klal Yisrael who needs a Refurshtema. Is it who needs or who need? I think that's what's throwing me off the whole time. All of Klal Yisrael who need a Refurshtema. I'll take off that S. Then I won't be so confused every day. Saul Fishy Fisher, in honor of Moshe, is putting on tefillin. Senders.com, helping Yidden Dam B'tzibur with pop-up in Yonam anywhere worldwide. Le'nishmas Chaim Shol B'tzal. Anonymous for the, I just got my own joke, as I said before. For the merit of Echol Ben Sora and Rachel Basara, blessing in all the areas of life. Ay. Anonymous weekly sponsors, Refor Shneva for Yenta, Braina, Bas, Eliza. We want to wish Mazel Tov. I said it before, Mazel Tov, Rabbi Willig. Your son became a chassan? Your son, Rabbi Yeshua, Mazel Tov. And the first time that he asked, what? Oh, man.
No, I had the first time,
The first time that you came here was the first time that you started looking into the Kal's Mishpacha? They asked Arya, Mamish. Ah, it's kedai to come here. That's what you're saying. Innovations LLC, but that's a long time ago. No, 35 days ago. Oh, that I get it. I get it. Innovations LLC has a schus for Akiva Simcha ben Feiga. Amen. He needs big schusim. And Rivka Yehudis, that's my son. And Rivka Yehudis Bas Yafa Chaya. Daily sponsors Linishmas Imi Merosi da Abba David Dvara. Nachamal. Daily sponsors Linishmas Imi Merosi David Dvara Bas. Rabbi Yamin on her second yard side. Rochel Dachinoyam Bechol Nisivisel Shalom. I'll tell you the story. I love this story. I said it last year. I'll say it again. I heard the story 10 times. Every time I go to the house over there, his mother, Aleh Shalom, bought brand new dining room chairs. Brand new dining room chairs. And the first time that Gary came over there with his kid, one of his kids, I'm not going to say his name, but whatever, Yehuda broke a piece off the chair. And it was like brand new. You know, like when you buy, you finally get rid of those old chairs and you get it broke. She says, it's just a chair. It's just a chair. You should all be zoichet to have such, and Bemis, that's how she was. Very, very, never got upset. Never. Did she ever get mad in her life?
I don't remember her ever screaming.
You hear this, a kid, and how do I know that she had it in her genes? Take a look at Gary for a second. Have you, has a day gone by that you didn't scream? Seriously. MS, tell me the truth from up there. And that your mother never screamed in her life, you know what it means? You know what it means. Meir Engel and Yitzi Waldner, Rabbi said, listen to this one. With gratitude to Rebelli, we dedicate our brand new song, Divrei Hashem to MDY. This is not a joke, this is Yitzi Waldner. I don't know what it is. What's Divrei Hashem? Hopefully they send it to us. They dedicate a brand new song, Gevaldik. I heard that Yitzi was dabbling with the daf. I don't know. Okay? The month, MDY art, before Shlema, Yonatan Nathan by B'Shev Bracha. Before Shlema, I'm just thinking, it's mamish, you can finish Shas 2-3 times. Before Shlema, Mordechai ben Esther. Before Sayela, Daniel Zev ben Ayel Esther. Rabbi say, here we go. Daf, Samach Beis, Omeral. Keitzadoisa. How do you do Tnufa for Shlomim? You get Shlomim, how do you do Tnufa? What's the process? Miniach Emurim Al Pisas Hayad. So, I'll show you in a second. We have a little bit of a video, very geschmack to show the whole thing. We know the Emurim. The Emurim are the parts of the animal that go on the Mizbeach. Like the skirt steak, the kidneys, the fats. So you take that, you put it on the hand. Boom. Because of the Shoik Aleim and the breast and the thigh go on top of that. And anytime there's bread, like by the Toida, by the Nazir, you put it on top of, all the way on top. Omar Papa, Heicha, where do you see this thing with the bread on top? Where do you get the idea? Samach Beis Amud Aleph. Heicha, Omar Papa b'miluim. You find it by the miluim. Okay, there's a pasuk here. Chalas matzah achas, chalas lechem shemen, v'yosim al hachalovim v'al shoik hayomin. You take the chalas matzah and you put it where? Ala chalovim, v'ala shoik, on top of everything. So Mamela, just like we find by the Miluim, we do this, so too in the rest of the Torah. Now, going back to the original thing, that the shoik, the chazan shoik, are on top of the Emurim. My timer, where did you see this? We have a contradiction in the Psukim. On the one hand, it says shoik hat truma v'chazei hat nufa. Where do you put the shoik and the chazei? Ali she'achalovim. They're on the top. You'll view a lot of nufa. Voksiv, the problem is, it says it's hachelev ala chaza. The fat goes on top. Omar Abaya, Yivian al chaz Yivian. Omar Abaya hu the ma'iseli koyin mebeis hamidbochayim v'romile. The chelev is on top of the chaz v'shoik. He brings it from the Beis HaMidbochayim. Let's just see the Beis HaMidbochayim for a second. So, right next to the Mizbeach, there's an area in the outline over here with all the rings in the floor. That's where you today they have this box that costs a couple $100,000. Grabs the animal, flips it over, and it can't move, and it extends the neck. But in those days, it was a hard thing. You have to knock the animal down and grab its neck in one of these rings. But next to the rings, you'll see the granite tables, the marble tables, and different places that, surfaces that you could cut up the animal. So you bring the imurim from there, and then check this out. It's very geschmack. Coin number 1. That's the chaz v'shoik, the blue, and on top he puts the chelek. Now he takes it and he gives it the coin number 2. So what happens? Oh, when he flips it over, the chelek comes on the bottom, and the chaz v'shoik are on top. Gewaldig. Right. What is it called? Last one in. Last in, first out.
I figured my mistake, because that's how we used to set the stuff, and then you sell it.
You do fakir. Okay, lifeful. Last one in, first one out. All right, with the ma'aseh lekoyim and beis hamidvachayim v'ramilei. Now, when he gives it to the guy that's going to do the tnufa, it flips over. V'ramilei, and he does tnufa. V'chsev, asks the Gemara, v'yisimu es hachalovim alei chazos, and this is super important to see this pasuk, the end of it. V'yisimu es hachalovim alei chazos, v'yakter hachalovim hamizbeicha, says the pasuk. As you go into the mizbeach, the chalovim are on top of the chaz v'shoik. The video that we just saw was the opposite. The chaz v'shoik are on top. So says the Gemara, there's a step missing from the video. Check it out. Now I'm going to show you the full thing. Sorry, I cut it like this, so you'll just have to bear. The chaz v'shoik on the bottom. Last one in. First one out. That's card number 2. Now the chaz is on top. We asked that the chalovim are on top. Going to the mizbeach. Oh, they do tnufa. But you forgot there's a card number 3. And when they flip it over, I don't know how you say it, lifo, but the kids are now the imurim on the top, the chalovim on top, and so on. Everything's good. So how many koyanim were there total? And it says the Gemara, welcome Ashalon. This is what the chiddush to be in shloisha koyanim mishum d'chsiv v'rov am hadras melech. There's an inyan to have a lot of people doing the mitzvah, like by, at least the Litvaks, they're makbid on kiddush v'rov am hadras melech. Shamshi told me that a lot of people, they offer their guest. Would you like to make kiddush on your own? And when the guest says yes, you should know either, I'm adding this, either he's socially off, or he's chassidish. Chassidim are makbid. They have a thing. Everybody does their own kiddush. But Litvaks and everybody else, Rav Amadrash Melech. So when you're at somebody's house and he offers you kiddush, he's just saying it. He doesn't really mean to offer you. Okay, don't say yes. He then has to get up and get the becher, and he doesn't have enough wine for Havdalah. Don't be socially off. Okay. Rabbi Isai, we saw this video a few times. It's kedai to see it again. And the question that I want to ask you in this video is...
I'm out here mountain biking.
Here in Bet Shemesh, we have beautiful mountain biking around in the mountains.
We're going to try to do Tanufa.
I've done it once.
This is what Daf Yomi is all about. Got to do the demonstrations.
We have a
My
keves
question
here.
is the bread in the right place?
And I just happen to have Shtel Lechem with me, and we'll try to get this done appropriately.
I also have a keves.
Melamata?
Watch your back.
Okay. Way forward. Put it. You got the Shtel Lechem? Sideways? It's a little heavy.
There he
This is
is.
for the Daf Yomi shirt, guys.
Now give him a kiss.
This is 7.5 years ago when I could still lift the keves. I don't think.
How was it?
Awesome. Excellent. I don't know how they did it in Beis HaMikdash.
The tenufa is done.
You have to do 2 in the Beis HaMikdash. All right, Rabbi, so we're going to see like this. There are 4 possibilities where to put the bread. What are the possibilities? Let's think about it. On top. What else? Only for people that weren't here, please. Thank you. You're gonna be expelled. On the bottom. What else? Behind? On the side. The side. Where's the fourth place? Fourth place, Rabbi, so you're not going to believe it. Over here. Like this. The Gemara is going to ask you a laughing question. He has to hold. Such a piece. We can rely on you, Matzah Shabbos. We can rely. Okay. Zog the Gemara. Who's the guest?
No, you guess.
Yeah. Who's our guest? You're a guest, right? What's your name? I don't. How many times? Really? Wow. What's your name? Aaron? Karen. Okay. Shalom Aleichem again. Do we have any? No, we don't have. No real guests. Oh yeah. Shalom Aleichem. From where?
Brooklyn, New York.
You're not Hasidish, are you? Don't try to fool me. Yeah, you speak Yiddish?
Of course.
Let me hear. Du machst da einen Kiddush? Chassidish. Okay. Says the Gemara, Shtei lechem u'shtei kivzei atzeres. Torah Rabbanon. So we have 4 shitas here. Where do you put the bread? Ve'heini v'akoyin oisam al lechem habikurim. Al lechem habikurim would mean pashtus. It means that this is on top of this. Al lechem. It's on top of the bread. That's what it means. Okay. Is it ruining anything here? This is a Hasidic goat because he has a shtickle. Purim pais. Okay. No, I like his beard, this guy. It's more like. Yochol yinech kfasim al gabi lechem. No, the pasuk says you put the sheep on top of the bread. No. Tam aloymer al shnei kvasim. This goes on top. Al, the bread is on top. No, so what do we do here? Al shnei kvasim yochol lechem al gabi kvasim. No, it seems like the bread's on top of the sheep. Tam aloymer al lechem abikum. A lot of words to say the same thing. Nishtagel hakosav. The problem is now we have it's like even. It's evened out. It's a contradiction. I don't know which one is on top. I see in other places that the bread is on top. Where do we see that the bread is on top? For the second time, we saw the pasuk before, the bread was on top. So we're going to go bread on top. No. The bread is not on top. The sheep are on top. So why does it say 2 sheep? If you recall, when we're talking about Shnei HaLechem, we had a whole sugya, and we spoke a lot about these other korbanos that come together with the Shnei HaLechem. We focus a lot on the Shnei Kvasim. But look over here. What's missing from the right side? The right side, if you weren't here on Friday, what's missing? We have 7 sheep on the bottom. We have a bull. What's missing? What korbanos are missing here?
A ram.
The Shnei Kvasim. Shnei Kvasim. Shalom Aleichem, Josh. We miss you. No, it's a trick because you see 2 sheep, but you don't realize they're 2 rams. Those are not 2 sheep. So what's missing are the famous 2 sheep. So what he's saying is al. What's the lashon here? Al shnei kvasim, the 2 sheep, meaning the bread, the tnufa, everything's on the 2 sheep, and not those other korbanos, not the 7. Only the 2 get, but not the 7. Lo shiva. Chanino ben Chachino Yoimer. Some people say that is from the Asar Arugi Malchus. Maniach shtei alechem ben Yarchuseyan shel kvasim umeinif. What he does is he puts it literally. Here, I'll show you a picture so he doesn't laugh. Here we go, right over here, like this. Now, what's the problem with this? Wow, it's a little loud, Gary. The problem is it's kind of gross. How are you going to eat that? I'll say it again. When I was 10 years old, my father, for whatever reason, decided to ship me off to Yeshiva Ketana of Tifrach. Okay? Yeshiva Ketana, usually you're 13 years old. I was 10. I was American. Barely spoke Hebrew. Why? Whatever. Let's just say that a little bit of a troublemaker at home. Yeah. So instead of sending me to institution, he sent me to Yeshiva Ktana. Exactly. Anyways, I show up over there, and this is back in the day. There's no makolet on a daily basis over there. It's there every other day. I just asked somebody that learns there, one of the guys from MDY, he learns there. He says there is a makolet every day. It's not open all hours of the day. It's, 2 hours here, 2 hours there. Not a lot has changed. Anyway, this bread truck angel would come, show up once or twice a week, and there was like a room right in front of the Yeshiva G'dayla, and they would dump all the bread over there on the floor. Now, if you got the bottom one, you get the floor bread. Hopefully you get some of this. It's not like it came in nice cases and plastic bags, chopped. Not like today. The bread, like in the back in the day, you had to cut it yourself. I don't even know if they sell that. They sell lachem shachar. Now the problem is the room didn't have a door and the room didn't have a roof. So the birds, they like to hang out there a lot. And so they pecked at your bread, but they also did other stuff on the bread. So you had to take a knife, and I'm not making this up. And now in the heat of Tifrach, it's like in the middle of the desert over there. So it got hard, and then they have all the stuff around it. So you gotta cut it. The problem over here, you got it from all angles. You know what I'm saying? The birds, at least, they got the top layer. The bottom layer was okay. Over here, the bottom, the top, the side, it's all gross. How do you eat this bread? What do you do with this? So Gemara says, there's a guy who go, oh, Meniach, why did he say this? Meniach shtei alechem ben yachasem shekvasim umenif, v'nimtza mekayim shnei mikrois halalu. Lechem agabi kvasim. Look, if I put the bread right over here, so I have the bread is on top of this leg right over here. But also, I have the leg on top of the bread. So I have basar on top of the lechem, and I have lechem on top of the basar. Hamash, that alzeh nikro lechem basar, that restaurant. It's a murder restaurant. Lechem agabi kvasim, kvasim agabi lechem givaldik. Omar Rebbe, says Rebbe, the author of the Mishnah, Rebbeinu Shleilu. You're not going to give a king bread that was laying in that area. Now to put it on top is also shtickle baya. Okay, now we could. So here's a fourth shita. We had already a shita on top. We have a shita on the bottom. We have a shita over here. And now he says on the side. Say side. Ask the Gemara, where do you come with next to? V'abinon al. You need on top of, not next to. It says al. Omar li Rav Chizdo Rav Nuna v'amilo Rav Amnuna Rav Chizdo Rebbe l'tamei the Omar al b'samach. The word al means next to, not on top. You thought it means on top? No. I'll bring you two rayos. The sanya. We all know, if I asked everybody here in this room, we all know the shita. Where does the bezichin, the levaina of the lechem aponim go? Everybody knows this. Where does it go? On top of the breads or next to the breads? That's one shita, and that's what we typically talk about. It's next to it says mefurish in the pasuk, v'nasato al hamareches levaina zaki. You should put the levaina on top of. Rabbi Yomer al b'samach. We go with Rabbi. It's next to. It's not on top. Who told you? Maybe just read it the regular, normal way. Al means on top. Where's the paroiches? The paroiches is a curtain. This week's parasha, Gevaldik. That's what he was saying, Rabbi Schwartz. He almost said that. I knew it this morning, but I forgot it. Oh, here. Where's the paroiches? The paroiches is not on top of the aron. Look at the aron. We see the aron very clearly here. This is the aron with the kruvim on top. I don't see a paroiches on top of it. I see a paroiches next to it. So Mamela al over here means next to. So too, it means next to by the lechem aponim. Moilechu maybe have a shtickle agadta here. Moilechu maybe malu moirid. Not only is it agadta, but Amud Beis is super easy. It's a 3-minute sugya. What's this up and down business? I'm showing, why am I doing this? I'm doing this to the one who's in charge of all sides of the world. Over here, Ruchos is not wind, Ruchos is sides. Directions, thank you. Moilchu Meivi. And according to Rashi, not here, it means in all four directions. And that's why we do all four directions when we shake up. Huh? I didn't see it here. Oh, you're right. I was looking at.
You said it's not here.
No, I saw a different Rashi. I was looking somewhere else then. Which Rashi did I read? It's not important. I was on Moilchum maybe. It is Rashi, yeah. Yeah, okay, it is here. Okay, fine. Givaldik. Moilchum, that's later on. Moilchum maybe Misha Ruchis Shaloi. Malomar Misha Shomayim Ba'aretz Shaloi. You're trying to make a statement. We're doing this for the Rebbeinu Shalom. He's in charge of Shomayim Ba'aretz. B'marav Masnahachi. In Eretz Yisrael, they said, Omer Rav Chama Bar Ukfa, Omer Besi Bar Rav Chanina, Bar Rabbi Chanina, Moilchum maybe Kidlatzer Ruchis Rois. You go in all directions to stop the bad. This is winds. The bad winds. In Lamaisa today, you could say, we're not talking about winds. We're talking about the missiles that come from all different directions. It's also, and we have Nisim Gluyim. Maybe Klai Yisrael did a good job this past August. Nisim Gluyim, the amount of I read even that compared to the first mission that they did, there was I don't remember the number, but billions and billions of dollars of damage. The damages that people claimed versus the damage, it's not even 10% this time. The damages, but in terms of human life, and every life is a neshama. The different nisim that even like yesterday there was I don't want to get canceled or anything, but a missile hit in some but it was whatever. Dailach Hakim Beremiza. It was not a Mishalanu situation. No till exactly. No till necessary situation. We had a worker that got killed. We had the day before a worker that got killed, but the amount that we're able to just blow up. And if anybody here in Bet Shemesh, during Mincha time, my guest didn't hear it, even though he's here in Bet Shemesh, but the explosion, I don't know if you guys heard it. You heard it? The extreme explosion that we heard. If Chas v'Shalom that would have hit. And then afterwards, for 40 seconds, just one after another. And then, 3 minutes later, another explosion, which that I didn't get. Maybe it was two simultaneous things. That they're able to knock it out of the sky. That's mamish. As the Gemara talks about in a second, this is the lulav. The lulav, it's like a what do you call it? Like a chetz, it's even called chetz. The Gemara calls it chetz here. But it's kedei la'atzer ruchos rois, to stop whatever the things that come from different places. Sometimes it's winds, sometimes it's metal. The point is it stopped these things. Malu umar kedei la'atzer telolim roim, the bad winds. Or is it due? I thought it's no. Look over there. I looked up the word in Art Scroll. It said something else. It says due in Hebrew? No, in us, in ours. Okay. Oh, it's Tilim. Givalde. See, I need you here. Very good. Tilim Roim. That's why we do all directions. We'll have more kavanah this year. Because the lulav is similar to... I missed the line. You're right, I missed a very important line. The things that are not ma'akiv are ma'akiv the puranos. Meaning when you to do the tnufa, if you don't do tnufa, you didn't do tnufa. You still yoitzi your carbon. You don't have to bring another carbon. But that side thing, called the tnufa, that helps our life. That's ma'akiv. It gets rid of the puranos. The tnufa shiur mitzvi. The tnufa is the leftover of the mitzvah, the side point of the mitzvah. The main part of the mitzvah is the carbon. The waving it's like mamish like a lulav and esrog. What's the main thing? Netilas lulav, but the going like this in all directions, that's the side point. The side point, v'yitzeres ruchos rois utlalim roim, bad dew or bad ruach. Does anybody have an English art scroll here? Could you please look in it? What does it say tlalim? How does he translate tlalim? It does say do. Okay. I don't understand it, but okay. I guess there's some bad do's.
The do's and don'ts.
Yeah. He's in a good mood. I know what happened. Whatever it is, Gary transferred it to him, and he's all. Gary, are you fasting or something? What's going on over there? You know, it's your side. Okay, got it. There's he davened twice for the almond. I wanted to tell him your mother made you a yosem, not a chazan. But that's a different story. Most people daven once. He had to daven chachris, musaf, haftoira. Don't ask. Oh, and Rosh Chodesh benching, the whole thing. And he was the gabbai. It was special for us, all the listeners. No, it was good. Good job. Yeah. All right, Rabbi, I got to say this because but Rabbi Willie didn't hear me say this. He probably knows it, but other people, I've said this many times. There's a chassid came to the Rebbe. Said, Rebbe, what do? I only have enough oil, either to light the menorah or to burn all the wicks tonight. What should I do? I can't. Srivas apsilas. I don't know what to do. So the Rebbe said, you should light the menorah. Why? Because the hachana for the mitzvah is greater than the mitzvah itself, and the mitzvah of psila, srivas apsilas, is the mitzvah, and the hachana to light your menorah is the hachana for that. So the hachana goes before that. It reminded me over here. It's a vitz. And over here we're talking about shiori mitzvah, the side things, the hachana of the mitzvah, the leftover the mitzvah. Okay, but kolchkin, listen, if the shiori mitzvah has such power to do away with the winds and all that, so certainly the mitzvah itself, right? The mitzvah itself has who knows what powers. Zog the Gemara. Ravacha bar Yaakov ematele umaiselei. I said, no, I didn't say, okay, I'll go back. Omar Rabba v'chein lulav, this halacha of tnufa, of all directions, up and down, we do the same thing by a lulav. Ravacha bar Yaakov ematele umaiselei, he would go up and down with the lulav, umachvei, hochi v'omar. He would show and he would say, gira beina de sitna, this should be an arrow in the eye of the satan. Says the Gemara of Vlad Milsei, it's not a very good idea to start over with the satan. You should also this gurubei, because you're gonna provoke him, you're gonna cause him to you don't tell the satan, I got you. You don't do that to the satan. Here, he has a little thing here. On Friday, I showed it, and the guy says, Yishkoyach, I'm going to send my kid to you tonight when he wakes up with nightmares. He brings his 4-year-old with him. So, a couple of things. It could be, he provoked him, but the Gemara in Bava Basra says, and they want to say that he was actually trying to make friends with the Satan. This same, Ravacha bar Yaakov gave a drush, says, Chana and the Satan, they were L'Shem Shomayim Niskavnu. And the Satan was so excited by his pshat that he went and he kissed his feet. He's like friends with the Satan. And they say, what? Yeah. Nina Shem Shemayim Mischal. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 100%. So, and also in Kiddushin, the Gemara brings that there was a 7-headed snake. Here, I'll show you the picture from then. This is a 7-headed shade. And they didn't know what to do, so they called Ravacha. And Ravacha, he did, every time he bowed, one of the heads fell off. So I asked Yoshi to redo it tonight, so I didn't see it yet. I think this is it here. He put it in. I said, you already have it. Let's see what AI could do. And there's like, just in a few minutes, boom. All right, Zokti Gemara, Tonar Rabbanon. What's the Shal Mitzibur, Rabbi say? You guys remember? We have to remember this. Shal Mitzibur, what is it? The two sheep that we bring on Shavuos. They require tnufa after the shchita. Utnufasan k'moy shehein, and you do it complete whole like this. Completely, this guy's dead. You do tnufa as is, not parts of him. not the imurim, the chaz v'shoik, the entire thing. Divrei Rebbe, you don't do the whole thing, just the thigh, the chaza, that's it, and the imurim also. But my community was machlok. Some of the Rav Chizda, Rav Nuna, Rav Chizda, bedumino, vukabasra. Very, very simple concept, just scary words, but the idea is very simple. Dumino means I'm going to learn the concept of tenufa from you. Now, I could stop or I could continue. I already learned the concept of tenufa, and I'm going to learn that I also have to do the entire animal. Or I could say, no, I'm going to learn the concept of tenufa, and then I make up my own halachas. The side halachas are not so important. I'll say, just the chaz v'shoik. That's dumino mina. The top line over here means I'm going to learn everything. Once I learn tenufa, let me learn the whole thing, all the side halachas as well. So over there, it's the entire animal by us also. Or no, Vuki Basrai, stop. He did a little. Let me see. What is this? Because we had a. Oh, it was this.
You will get the exact same $500 ticket as the driver of this car.
That's Duminomino.
I don't know what the fine is for an electric scooter. Scooters are not mentioned here. So I'll give you a ticket like a car driver, but half the amount. $250 instead of $500.
Okay, fine. Fine, something like that. We have 4 minutes. Okay, not bad. We could do it. Amud Beis is 3 minutes. So let's just get to Amud Beis first. So what does it say? Very, very simple. I already explained this whole sugya. We'll just read it inside. Bedumina vogi ba'asor kamifligi. Rabbanan Tzarvi dumino mina. I'm going to learn all the halachas. I'm going to learn the main thing of tenufa, plus I'm going to continue on and learn the side things. Maziv cheshama yachid tenufa. I'm going to learn from an individual shlamim that requires tenufa lachar shchita after you shecht it. Maziv cheshama tzibur tenufa lachar shchita. So that's halacha number 1, the main halacha. Umina, and then I'm going to continue learning. By individual, it's only certain parts of the animal, not the entire thing. So too, on Shavuos, it's only the chaz v'shoik. You stop short. You learn the main halacha, and then you stop. We require tnufa by the shlamim of the community, just like the shlamim of the individual. In other words, on Shavuos you do tnufa, but you stop. And you say, Hasam the chaz v'shoik. By Yachid, it's only chaz v'shoik. By the tzibur, k'moshe, the entire thing. K'moshe, chayim, b'chayim. Samach beis and beis. Rapapa, amad kuli amad dumino mino. No, there's no argument in that. Everybody holds, you learn all the halachas. By the time of the Rebbe, how come Rebbe says you can do the entire thing? Ki hasam, because we are going to learn from the Yachid. Mahasam. And what nufi do you do? The chaz v'shoik. Because that's the only thing that the kohen gets as a gift. You want to do the entire thing, Tnufa, because that's what the kohen, the entire thing is the matan al-kohen. No, you stop short. By the time of the Rabbanon, why the Rabbanon say chaz v'shoik? Shalmeim ribu. There's a pasuk that says Shalmeim that talks by the Yachid. It says it's to be married, but also the tzibur. Okay. Sponsors. That's going to take longer than the whole Amid now. Turning to the Daf, Adar Global. Happy clients all year, not just this month. L'shadduch.com. Please read a shidduch today because every shidduch that happened was first read. Givaldik? Okay, they changed the lashon a little bit. I didn't taste the water yet. Baruch atah Adonai Olam shakol niyeh b'dvaroi. Okay, so I want to remind the Olam, it was super simple. We have 3 types of korbanos here, and 3 halachas. Each korban only gets 2 out of the 3 halachas. So on top, we have the Oshem Mitzayra. He gets, the Oshem Mitzayra, if you look at the top, the Oshem Mitzayra gets 2 halachas, the blue circle and the green circle. What's the blue circle? That you do smicha, you lean on it while it's alive, well obviously, and tnufa when it's alive. You lift the animal as it's alive. What is it missing, Rabbi Isai? The red circle. What's the red circle? Tnufa when it's shechted. So just easy to remember. Green is go, red is stop. Red is bad, green is good. So tnufa when it's alive is green. Tnufa when it's dead, it's gone, it's red. Okay. Let's take Shalmei Yachid over here. Shalmei Yachid, Shlomim of individual, has blue and red. What is it missing? That you don't do tnufa when the animal's alive. Shalmei Tzibur is the green circle and the red circle. What is it missing? The blue circle. So what the Gemara is going to do here is going to do the same exact Kavachomer 3 times and say the same exact answer. Kavachomer is very simple. Let's say what did we just speak about? The Shalmei Tzibur. So that's green and red. What's missing? The blue. Oh, if it has the green, so certainly we should have the blue. No. There's a puzzle that says it doesn't have the blue. Okay, great. And then we take the next one. If it has the blue and the red, it certainly should have the green. No, it has both. Let's see inside. Rabbi Shimon Omer, let's see how long this takes us. Shloisha minim tunim shalosh mitzvahs. There's 3 karbonos: Shalmei Tzibur, Shalmei Yachid, Shalmei Tzibur. And there's 3 mitzvahs. Tnufa when it's alive, tnufa it's dead, green and red, and smicha. Shtayim b'chol echol shlisis ein b'hem. Each one has 2, and a third thing it doesn't have. Veiluain, this is what it is. Zivchi Shalmei Yachid, Zivchi Shalmei Tzibur, V'Shalmei Tzibur. These are the 3 karbonos. Zivchi Shalmei Yachid tunim smicha v'chayim tnuva v'shchutim. Ve'ein b'hem tnuva chayim, and it doesn't have tnuva when it's alive. Zivchi Shalmei Tzibur tunim tnuva chayim v'shchutim. Ve'ein b'hem smicha. We already did this. I'm just reading it. Now, as the Gemara, it's first Kavachomer. Let's talk about the Shalmei Yachid. Shalmei Yachid has blue and red. What is it missing? That you don't do tnufa, you don't lift it when it's alive. It's missing the green. As the Gemara, have a Kavachomer, it should have the green also. You should have to lift it when it's alive. Why? If you compare the Yachid to the Tzibur, what's the tzibur missing? Look over here. The tzibur has green and red. It's missing blue. You don't do smicha. So if the tzibur, they don't have the blue, they're missing the blue, but yet they have the green. So individual should do smicha. You have to do smicha. It has the blue. Certainly should have the green. It should have tnufa when it's alive. And it should do tnufa chayim. Now the Gemara says, no, you can't do it because there's a word in the Torah that tells you can't do that. That a Shalmei Yachid does not get nufa when it's alive. As the Gemara, the same exact Kavachomer, just we're changing the circles. How come it is that the community shlamim, meaning on Shavuos, you don't do smicha at all? They're missing the blue circle. They should do it because of a Kavachomer. Now we're doing the reverse. The individual doesn't have the green circle, doesn't do the tnufa when it's alive. So Shalmei Tzibur that has tnufa when it's alive, it has the green, certainly should have the blue. Or so the answer is slightly different. We know from our rebbes, from tradition, we know that there's only 2 community karbonos that require smicha, and that is the Sarla Azazel on Yom Kippur and Par Elam Davar. Third question: V'ya Shalmei Tzibur, the top guy that has a blue and a green circle. What is he missing? The red circle doesn't have tnufa when the animal's dead. What's the Kavachomer? The Yachid Shlamim does not require tnufa when it's alive, the green, yet it has the red. So how come the Shalmei Tzibur should tnufa chayim and the din should tnufa shachot? What are those noises? That's thunder?
Yeah,
those are jets. Okay, good. No, that's good. This is our stuff. Mir Rachmana, it's going to be Tal Ra in Iran in just about an hour and a half from now. Mir Rachmana Gabi Zivchei Shalmei Yachid. It takes them an hour and a half? Or I just made that up. 1,500 kilometers, an hour and a half. Yeah, with the bombs and everything, it takes longer. They're heavy. Okay, we have a mir. Great. Now, why? It was too fast? Oh, that's before the thing. Tanarabana. Rabbi Isai, Chamisha she'eviu korban echad. We have a shayla. 5 people are shutfim and they bring 1 korban. Who does the tnufa? Echad meinif ayidei kulam. 1 person does the tnufa for everybody else. V'isha, and a woman, koyin meinif al yada, and the koyin does the tnufa for the woman. If you were to send your carbon from, don't close the Gemara yet because there's a video. Now this is a video. Okay, you might have some tightness on it. There are going to be people that are going to write in for this. We'll take the what? Nivgati.com. I'm just saying in advance. We do take tightness on this one. I hear them because first of all, there's a cell phone, there's a non-kosher phone. Maybe it has the stuff on it. I don't know. The koyin does it for him. Here it goes.
Buddy, this is where we part ways. I have a business meeting I can't cancel just to sacrifice you in the mikdash. I'm sure you'll manage. Good luck.
It's Yossi Shachar. It's not our full-time guy. It's our weekend guy. Israeli flag. There's going to be people.
David, we really want to close the deal with you. You seem like a very serious man.
Hello, who is this?
The Kohen, your korban has arrived.
Oh, I missed him. He's gotten so big.
I'm gonna do the tenufa with it for you and want us to take a selfie.
Yes, come on, tahalech, tored, toilich, taveh, raise it, lower it, lead it forward, bring it back. Come on.
Anyway, selfie in the base of minutes. I'm not a big fan, but that's what we had. Rabbi Sai, have a wonderful week. Yeshkoyach for coming.
Merit the schus of spreading Torah throughout the world. Sponsor a shir today. MDYsponsor.com or sponsor at MDYDAF.com.